Yo, are we here? Are we live? Allow me to check. My computer is gonna be loud during this, isn't it? Yo. Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay. Well, not much I can really do. This was like kind of a last minute thing, you know. Um. Yeah. I am shocked that there's a Nintendo Direct happening now. Like, this is like such bizarre timing. Like, not. I mean, I don't mean like this time of the day. Like, that's fine. But like the week before the Switch 2 Direct is very odd. Let me make my webcam a bit smaller. I feel like it's gonna be too big during this. Yeah, sorry if I am very out of it right now. I'm very tired. I woke up like okay, I woke up like 2 hours ago. But yeah, I'm also not home. I'm in a college dorm, but my roommate is asleep right now, so I'm actually in a study room. So I'm gonna have to keep it down a little bit. Hopefully, I don't get kicked out for being too loud. I feel like I have to be really loud to do that because I always hear people being really loud, and they don't get kicked out. At least not that I'm aware of. So yeah, don't really know what to expect. I feel like there were rumors that the Metroid Prime 4 won't be at the Switch 2 Direct. So if that's the case, then it has to be here, right? Otherwise, why else would this Direct be happening? You know, I feel like that Fire Emblem remake has to happen, and the rumors of the Kirby Planet Robobot probably also are gonna happen. Yeah, sorry about that sound. I'm just moving the mic. Other than that, I don't really know what to expect. So yeah. And look at that. This is the first time I'm actually doing a live stream, by the way, on this new laptop. You know, the last time I did a live stream was like, I think it was the Game Awards. And every live stream before that was like, you know, low quality because of my fucking, like, hardware. This is a lot better, I think. It's not 1080p. I feel like there's a setting I gotta do to fix that. But I think 720p is fine. Like, that's. Like, whatever. Let me just. It does feel pretty weird actually doing this where I am. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. Really was not expecting, like, it's just, like, why is there. Like, why this soon? Why this? Like, they had, like, I'm not necessarily complaining because I'll take a Nintendo Direct, but it just feels so weird that they chose the literal week before the big presentation for their next system to do on the Switch 1. That's so, it's just so weird. They had like all of February, you know? And they usually have a Direct in February. You know, this really is the last Switch 1 Direct, you know? I feel like there's been quite a few Switch 1 Directs that we thought were the last ones. This one really is going to be the last one. So, yeah. Nintendo be unpredictable. Yeah, Mage Burger. How you doing? Good morning, if it's morning for you. Okay. I'm just waiting, you know what I mean? So yeah, god damn, my I think the three things I'm expecting are Metroid Prime 4. Although I listened to Nate the Hate earlier, and he's pretty good with predicting things. He said he doesn't think Metroid Prime 4 is going to be here. But that was a prediction. That wasn't like... He leaks a lot of stuff and he's right a lot of the time. But that was a prediction. So, I'm still expecting Metroid Prime 4. That Fire Emblem remake that's apparently been done for a while. And the, Kirby Planet Robobot. Good afternoon, just dropping by for about 2 minutes or so. Alright, that's fine. I'll have the highlights of this reaction go up on my other channel, so it's fine. Now, here we go! Let me know if it's too loud, or if it's not loud enough. Let's start off with the... Oh, it's Dragon Quest! Okay. They're doing the remake of, They're doing the remakes of 1 and 2. Look, I don't know if it was the timing, if I just needed a break from playing games. But when the remake of 3 came out, I was kind of just like... I never finished it. I've never finished it. I guess it just never clicked with me. You know, I was really excited. Okay. Like the audio from the Direct, not me, right? I have my audio up all the way. I still think this is cool though. Interesting way to start the Direct, you know? Apparently there's gonna be like a big third-party announcement. I don't think this is it. If it's that big, I hate to do this because I'm not even really on the hype train for this game, but I think it might be Silk Song. But still just 2025. Okay, that's weird.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Yes, we know that.
So please tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
All right.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
Is that not Rogue Company, but the Lethal Company? I don't think this is Lethal Company. I've never played Lethal Company.
2 minutes.
Kind of missed the
until
boat on that
oxygen
game.
0.
Alright, some anime game. Wasn't expecting that. That was, excuse me, that was like a little...
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
The
You are
what
Konami
series? I didn't know
Date,
this was a thing.
Special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris. And
Yeah, I thought this was Lethal Company's definitely. Is Lethal Company even on the Switch?
Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
It really just said this is the newest game in the.
Konami Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo
They really
Switch
just said like this
system
is the
July
newest
28th.
game from this franchise. I've never heard of this franchise, but
Unleash the supernatural.
okay.
A
It looks
classic Atlas action RPG returns
Yeah.
with remastered HD graphics
Okay.
and enhanced gameplay.
I was thinking to myself, this looks an awful lot like
Capital
Atlas.
City in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective.
That's cool.
But
Atlas is
unbeknownst to
remastering one of their
others,
lesser
he
known
also fights
games.
alongside
I'm not really
demons
familiar
as
with
a
this
devil
game.
summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
Spike Chunsoft sounds like a familiar
Demons can
dev.
also be
I
useful
believe they are
outside
the
of battle.
Danganronpa people, right? I think so, yeah.
And their powers are helpful in finding solutions.
This is
for
also
investigations.
Atlas, who obviously they're like the Persona
Guide
SMT
Raido
guys.
through a series of
Metaphor,
strange
you know.
incidents. As he
Yeah, this is a remaster of one of their older games. I'm not
shake the
familiar with this
capital
one.
to its core.
But like, the way that guy was running, I'm
Remastered,
like,
The
that.
Mystery of
This
the Soulless
is.
Army launches on Nintendo Switch June
This
19th.
is like that has to
Pre-orders
be
begin later today
Atlas,
on
you
Nintendo
know.
eShop. Consume darkness.
This is the Shadow Labyrinth game. I forgot this was a
Your
thing.
memory's gone. You have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world where you're greeted by a
forgot about
yellow
this.
orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger?
It's Pac-Man.
Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey,
I forgot.
you'll delve deeper into the expansive
Fairly
world.
enough, I only knew
By
Atlas for
examining
Super
your
Dodgeball on the
surroundings, you
GBA,
can face
and only later
and
found out they
combine
made
with
Persona.
Puck to explore
Yeah, that's
areas
kind of
that
crazy
you
only
reach
knowing them for
before.
Super Dodgeball.
But tread lightly. The creatures
This
inhabiting
game looks
world
it's like a
will prove hostile.
new take on
When
Pac-Man. It almost
facing
seems like an
opposing
adaptation
enemies,
of the
you and Puck can temporarily
the
fuse into the Gaia form
secret
to
level
unleash
episode for
powerful
Pac-Man. Which
attacks.
if you haven't seen that, that shit's fucked up. I will never look at Pac-Man the same way.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
I completely forgot this was a thing that was happening, but you know, when I first saw this game, it was funny. I was in a Discord call with one of my friends, and we were watching the Game Awards. I think this was July 18th. Look at that release date. And my friend made a joke saying, "What if it's Pac-Man?" And that was before Pac-Man showed up. So I just thought that was
The
funny.
rhythmic march begins.
That looks familiar. Oh,
Remasters of
it's
Patapon and
Patapon.
Patapon 2 are
Okay.
coming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
That's cool.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army.
Yeah, it is
For
it was
example,
a
Pata Pata
Pac-Man
Patapon
Metroidvania.
advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Leave the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
Okay.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons, alright. You gotta throw in the farming sim.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
You must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals. Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a
Aw.
relationship if
I'm
you
sorry.
find that special
Look.
someone.
This is fine, I guess, you know.
Plus, taking advantage
Some
of
people
Zephyr
like
Town's
these
windy
types of
conditions
games. Story of
can make
Seasons is actually
travel
what
and
came
other
of
tasks a breeze.
Harvest Moon. I think that like the publisher for Harvest Moon or something like lost
The
the
winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm
yeah, and then it
begins
turns
when
out to be a farming
Story
sim.
of
But no,
Seasons
the
Grand
developers for
Bazaar
farming
launches on
for
the Nintendo
Harvest
Switch
Moon
system
had like
August
lost the
27th.
rights to the name. So if you see a game called Story of Seasons, it's New Harvest Moon.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Please look forward. He really wants me to look forward to it.
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, okay. Now it puts me on edge. There's gotta be like something significant. They're not doing Metroid already. They're not closing with that? They're blowing their load on Metroid already? Terrible analogy I just made. Okay. So yeah, I think the rumors of this game not being at the Switch 2 Direct are true. It'd be crazy if they announced this game to come out like
planet Vuros.
if it comes out like
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
I don't know why your message was held for review there.
In order to survive and escape this planet that
Okay.
she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and
Sorry about
other
that. That's
relics
weird that
to
you're
carve a path
with your
forward.
message there. Said another moderator just handled it though, so. But yeah.
She's not alone though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Dude, I'm surprised we're seeing this already.
As she explores
You'd think
the
they'd
planet,
end on this.
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Dude, just give me a release date.
Allow Samus to operate
Yo, what up, Justin?
mechanisms and to open doors.
Just give me a release date on this.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Shadihara Teras Nantanaga Shakaran.
They did the same thing with Prime 1 Remaster in 2023, shadow dropping in the highlight section.
What will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The
Yeah, they did do
threats
that.
intertwining beyond space and time.
That was just a remaster. This is Metroid Prime 4, you
A
know?
new tale.
Give me a release date. Bruh, fuck off.
Ashadihara
No way you're just putting coming 2025.
Indina Garanshi.
Okay. No way you
Looks
just...
like even more challenges await Samus.
Bruh. No way
We're
they
looking
just...
forward to exploring with Samus's new.
Alright, it's a
psychic
fall
abilities.
game. It's a fall game.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief? Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
I thought
As
this
the
had a
newest
Disney look to it.
Potionista of
Okay.
the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know
Looked
them
like
in
the
a new
light
light.
suit at the end
Mix
there,
ingredients
but
to
red.
brew
Yeah.
all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors,
Combust tea.
including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence.
I can't believe they just showed
entire
Metroid Prime
storylines,
4 and
leading
just
to
said it's
different
coming in
outcomes
2025.
every time
Yeah, that's a
you
fall
play.
game.
Who knows?
And that's also
what
gonna be on Switch, too.
mischief might happen. Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Alright, yeah. I understand that.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Ooh, okay. Kinda looks cool. What the fuck
Welcome
up?
to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the
So
magic.
I don't know if you saw it, but I just got like an alert
During
from
class,
Epic,
use magic
the Epic
circles to
store.
perform rituals.
Just popped up on my computer. I don't know if you were able to see it, but
and learn
you know, it was
advanced
there.
techniques to go
It's
from
annoying.
witch in
It
training
just pops
to
up whenever.
skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do
I
outside.
don't think you saw it though.
Hang out with friends at their homes.
Yeah, this is probably not a game I'm gonna play. I just think it looks
various
cool.
Jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for
So
a
far, all
spellbinding
they've
journey?
shown in this that I'm actually
Enrollment
gonna
begins
play
when
is
Witchbrook
Metroid Prime
flies
4.
onto
I guess
Nintendo
Dragon
Switch
Quest and that one
this
Atlas
holiday.
game piqued my interest a bit, but
Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this
Okay, I like the
hand-drawn
look of this.
platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts.
By the way, I
Use
said
its
I'd,
abilities to find your
I'll
own path through the
upload a
enchanting
highlight
world.
video of
Can
this
you uncover the
on my
secrets
other
the
channel.
archipelago
Not
holds?
there's that.
Find out when the Eternal
If there's
Light
not that
Book
much
launches
to-
on Nintendo Switch
to-
this holiday.
That is worth.
Celebrate the 40th
If there's not
anniversary of
much to write
Gradius
home
with a
about, I'm
collection
probably
of
not going to.
arcade shoot-'em-up games
Okay, that's
across
cool.
the series.
Gradius, or they're doing like
Titles
a
include Gradius,
hey
Salamander,
Konami,
Light Force,
right? Isn't
Gradius 2,
I'm having a brain
3.
fart. Gradius is Konami, right?
and Salamander 2.
Yeah, it is.
Some
When I-
titles come with
yeah.
multiple versions.
I was about to look
including
that
ones
up, and then
from
I just
different
remembered.
regions
Yeah,
and
Gradius is
launch
Konami.
years.
Konami kind of
Take the
sucks.
helm in a brand new entry,
Oh,
Salamander 3.
okay. Konami kind of sucks, but they're
Gradius Origins
What's up, Fork
launches
P?
on the Nintendo Switch system
yeah,
August
great.
7th.
Konami kind of
Pre-orders
sucks,
begin
but
later
they're
today on Nintendo
oh, that
eShop.
comes out today. That's pretty cool.
Battle to the beat in
What am I
Rhythm
fucking
and
trying to say?
Necrodancer.
Konami
Use the
sucks, but
corresponding buttons in each lane to fight
their collections that they
monsters in
outsource are
rhythm-based
usually really
combat.
good.
Keep the
Keyword
cadence
outsource
going
though.
with
This is
epic
that
bosses,
Crypt of the
quirky minigames,
Necrodancer
remix stages, and global
rhythm
leaderboards.
game.
Plus, more musical
Or Guitar
mayhem
Hero like
awaits
game.
in
It's
the
already a
Celeste
rhythm
Music
game.
Pack paid DLC.
This is
And
the game from
be on the
Tekken
lookout
8.
for more DLC
I have
in
no
the
idea
future.
what you mean by that, but
The Necrodancer
Rift of the
launches on
Necrodancer,
Nintendo
that's what it's
Switch
called.
later today. Let's see what's in store.
oh, it's like the Tamagotchi
Welcome
dude.
to Tamagotchi Plaza.
Yeah,
a brand new
Tamagotchi,
entry
that's
in
how you say
Tamagotchi
it?
Connection series. There are stores galore. Design glasses at
Wait,
the
is it
outlet
actually
shop.
pronounced Tamagotchi?
polished pearly whites solo.
I'm
or
like so
friend
afraid that
at the
someone's gonna
dentist.
walk into this
And
room
arrange
without
plates at
and
the
just be like, yo, what the
afternoon
fuck
tea
you
shop.
doing here? You quiet down. Yeah, I
12 wonderful stores.
don't know if you guys caught this at the beginning. I said this before
Provide
anyone
good
really
customer
joined,
service
but
to get high
I'm
ratings
not
and
at my
upgrade
house.
each
I'm in a
shop.
study room in a college dorm.
In doing so
let's
you'll
just
get
hope
to
no
meet more
one comes in
Tamagotchi,
here being
making the
like,
town
yo,
livelier
you shut the
than
fuck
before.
up, dude.
With over 100 new
Yeah, I got
and
nothing to say
classic
about this.
Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo
Yeah, okay, so
Switch
it's not just me,
June
okay.
27th.
June 27th. I mean, I say like I care. Oh, they're showing Pokemon. Jeez, that looks rough. Oh my god, I never actually like. I'm not a Pokemon guy, so I didn't really watch the ZA like trailer or anything like that. But that looks rough. Oh my
Welcome
god.
to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
What the fuck was that animation?
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Yo, that's crazy.
The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games. Lumio
I'm
City.
sorry if you're a Pokemon fan and I just like
To make
rained
it
on your
easier for
parade.
people and
Like if this
Pokemon
is
to
if you like
coexist,
this, that's
a
fine. I'm
company
just saying
named
like,
Quasartico Inc. is
dude,
carrying
this
out an
actually
urban
looks so
redevelopment plan.
rough.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These
Surprised we're
areas
seeing
are
this.
special
Like
environments where
like
wild
the Pokemon
can
stuff
live
are usually
comfortably,
saved for
even
like their
within
own
the city.
thing.
You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
I think they may have made the Switch 2
People and Pokemon
partly to
live
help Game
easygoing
Freak
lives
a little.
in Lumio City.
Maybe, yeah.
But when night
I don't think
falls,
it's the problem with the Switch 1 though. I
city's
think it's
aura
just Game Freak.
transforms.
They don't have the
High school
time and
trainers are
like
invited to
maybe even the
participate in the
experience to
tournament.
make like a
The
big
CA
game
Royale.
on the Switch, you know?
Trainers away.
I don't know if
in
the Switch
battle
2 will
zones.
really change much. I think Game Freak's the problem.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too. It did sound
Strike
familiar.
first before being seen, and you'll land a
Mage.
surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
I'm still kind of shocked that we're
Start at
getting.
rank Z and work
They're
your
spending a
way
lot
up
of time
to
on
rank
ZA
A.
here.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Supposed to be 30 minutes. It started at 10. Right now it's or 10 my time. You know, right now it
and
is
night are two sides to
10:21,
Lumio City.
which means
It seems there are even more secrets
at
waiting
or
to
it's
be
10:22
uncovered.
now,
What
which
will
means
you
it should.
find on
We're
your
not gonna
adventure?
like time's ticking. I don't know what else they're gonna
Legends
show
CA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
later this year. I know, probably like November.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover.
Day and night
Be on the
cycles?
lookout for more information.
I'm
in
sorry,
the
I'm
future.
being such a.
Next, please take a look at this.
What are you showing us?
Hello
Oh.
there. Boop. The
Oh, is this
game you're
Rhythm
about
Heaven?
to see, boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little.
It's Rhythm Heaven, yo! Wait, that's
You
awesome.
wanna see? Boop.
Sure, I'll see.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
Oh, that's cool. We're getting to Rhythm Heaven. Unless this isn't Rhythm Heaven and they're just faking us out, which would be insane. But like, you fucking suck.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm. might do almost anything, but you will need to do it in rhythm.
This has to be Rhythm Heaven, right?
With
That's so
practice,
cool.
You might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven
Yep,
series.
it's Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
That's cool. You're releasing this shit in
That was
2026?
Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It
2026?
includes
Are you
produced by
serious?
Renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
The use of digital games on our
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
This is probably just a
When
thing
purchasing
to
the
be
digital
like,
version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card.
what game is the
allowing
best,
you to
has the
play
best
that type.
flavor? I don't know what you mean by that, but this is probably just a
Digital
thing
games
to
will be
like,
lined up as virtual game cards
to
on
say
a
like,
dedicated
oh
management
yeah,
screen.
this is how your digital games are gonna carry
Here,
over to the Switch
you can load
too.
and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want,
Okay.
just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can
This
also
isn't what
lend
they're
out
ending
virtual
on,
game
right?
cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game.
You can't end us on
Choose
this.
the
Like,
title
that's
you're lending.
ridiculous.
And who you're lending it to.
Reminds me of This Is How You Share Your Games on.
And
Yeah,
now,
that was funny. It's just like,
they
this
can
is
now
how you
play
share
on
your
their
game.
own system.
Here you go. That's it.
You can
That
only
was so
lend one
funny.
game at a time
And if you know
to a
the
particular
context
person.
behind that video,
Games
it's
can be
even
lent out
funnier.
for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
In late April, okay.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
There's 3 minutes. Oh, they're just doing a reel. High on Life is coming to Switch, okay. Game is annoying, I'll say. Star Over. I do remember seeing this game once and being like, oh, this looks pretty cool actually. The Wandering Village. King of Meat. Lose Lagoon. Level 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that is a weird way they just displayed that. Okay.
Uncover history once more.
It's Fire Emblem. That's Fire Emblem.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2
Okay, I get that's
is
not Fire
advancing onto
Emblem.
Nintendo Switch.
Wait, that actually looks sick
Meet
though.
Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
That looks sick.
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the Parameter Inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
today?
later today.
A little shadow drop there. Okay.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on
I will say it has been 30
across this
minutes.
series of beautiful puzzle
And it doesn't
games.
seem like the
Wander
showcases
through isometric worlds
slow it down.
filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood.
Wait,
as
you're
she
already.
and her child unlock
This
the
is a new
secrets
game
of
that
the
you're just
sacred
showing
geometry.
the first game and the
Both
sequel
games
already?
contain all their additional chapters.
Oh no,
add-ons,
okay. These
and
are. I'm not
DLC.
familiar with
The
this.
first two
So-
Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3.
Oh my
Setting
god!
sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
But what even is this direct?
A brand new entry in the
Oh!
Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Wait, that's actually crazy. That's a PlayStation franchise.
Time your button press just right.
Everybody's
and take
Golf
your
is
shot.
is a Sony franchise.
Perform backspins, side spins.
When I said like, what even is this direct? I was thinking to myself. Like, this isn't everybody's
Compete
golf,
in
is it?
tournaments and
It
face
is.
off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So
That's
just
crazy.
relax.
This is like a
and get
PlayStation
ready to tee off.
franchise.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Just Bandai Namco though, so that's. Captain America.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the Rocky
Yo,
Mountain,
wait a minute.
including the likes
Oh,
of the
Dot MU's making this? Oh, it's
Spider-Man
over.
and the
It's over. This is gonna be a
Wolverine
this is
to
gonna be a
take on the
masterpiece.
challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your
Yo, this looks sick.
overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
I'm there. Give it to me.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes.
That's awesome.
Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
Wonder what this is. thinking to myself, is maybe it's Silk Song because of what the rumor is, but it's not Silk Song. Just farted. It's Tomodachi! Is it Tomodachi Life? No way.
How refreshing.
It's Tomodachi Life! Bro, this is probably very underwhelming for some people. This is awesome for me. I fucking love Tomodachi Life.
Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
Holy shit. Fuck off with the 2026. No way you just did that twice.
Did you want to talk?
What the fuck?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we
It's
saw
crazy.
these characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching
Kind of a weird
today's
way to
Nintendo
end
Direct so far.
the direct.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
It's the Mario
Hello, I'm
movie
Shigeru
cast.
Miyamoto. Thank you for watching.
It was a
today's
3DS game. This is
Nintendo
like a
Direct.
new installment though.
Since
It's not a port.
2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Oh.
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Okay.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the
Okay.
Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
I'm downloading that shit.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Miyamoto just comes out to talk about other stuff. It's never a game that
That's
he
all
comes out
for
to talk
today's
about.
Nintendo Direct.
Kind of,
Thank you for watching.
kind of a weird way to end it, wouldn't you say? What you gotta do is you gotta wait till it actually ends. I ain't clicking off until like the stream is actually over. Still going. Still live. I feel like it's done. So it hasn't, the feed hasn't ended. Oh no, it's done. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, that does it, I guess. Interesting, Nintendo Direct. That one was very weird. I feel like a lot of that could have been an email, to be honest. If I, but, I guess I wasn't expecting much from, a Nintendo Direct the week before the Switch 2 Direct. But at the same time, I also kind of did expect a bit more than just that, but yeah, alright, well.